So it kind of seems like every time at every like 5 minutes at this point, we're hearing about a new leak, a new bit of information from a leak, a company getting hit, uh, employees getting doxxed, outraged people on the internet over nothing that wasn't even supposed to come out from a company. We just had, of course, we had the GTA 6 leak, which some regard as the biggest leak in gaming history, and I would say that has been absolutely squashed. Insomniac Games just got hit. It was a couple days ago. I was a little late to the party. I wanted to make a video. I just had a lot going on in my personal life. And then on top of that, there was a lot of information to unpack. And we just got news on the sentencing for our GTA 6 leaker. Came out today, and I decided, screw it, fuck it, I'll go for it. I'll just bundle them both into one video. So of course, reading from this Polygon article that came out December 20th, 2023 at 2:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time by Nicole Carpenter. On December 12th, notorious ransomware group Risita, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that wrong, announced it was holding a massive Insomniac Games data hostage. If Insomniac Games wanted to keep the information from being released, it would have to pay up. And they were pretty much asking for $2 million or from anyone who was willing to pay it, really, on a dark web auction. Now, this is the part where Insomniac Games looked at about 1.67 terabytes of data that was ready to be on its way out, and they decided, we don't negotiate with terrorists, and went nuclear, and they said, fine, fucking drop the shit, we don't care. The data was uploaded in 3 separate parts, each one organized in a data catalog with an interface similar to Microsoft's File Explorer. These files included lots of in-development materials from Insomniac's upcoming Wolverine game, including design documents, casting information, and level designs. Now, of course, we saw actual like gameplay and models, what have you. Pretty much, you name it, it was there, dropped onto Twitter. And we had the absolute buffoons over at Twitter just dogpiling on, quote, like, I guess they thought how bad Wolverine looked and played. Here's the thing. The game's not done. You're not supposed to see it for that reason. It's not going to look the exact same. The overall point there is just kind of that people on the internet are entirely irrational. Not to go too far off, but to just sum it up, people on the internet are nuts. It's just a cesspool, especially over on Twitter. There's just a cesspool of the worst people you can find. It'd be on the internet. That's the place to go if you want to find absolutely horrible people with horrible takes and who will even dox developers over very dumb things. There are, of course, fears because we have developer information or other employee information, personal info being leaked in these documents. Rolling back into the GTA 6 ordeal, we got this 12 hours ago, and it's like 1 in the morning for me. Yeah, 1:08 at the time we're recording this. It's one of those nights. I'm pulling an article from the BBC, written by Joe Tidy on, of course, December 21st, 2023. And for those of you who don't know, GTA 6 leaked in September of 2022, and about 90 clips, I believe it was, of GTA 6, unannounced at the time as well, went all over the internet. People went fucking nuts. Of course, we had these screwballs who were deciding they were going to jump on the bandwagon of hating things just because they had looked bad. In my opinion, having seen what I had seen, it was a massive step forward from the mechanics we saw in Red Dead Redemption 2. We, of course, saw the individual interactions with NPCs. I'm nerding out a little bit over that. I'm going to dial that back. And we had source code leaked as well, just dropped on the internet. I don't believe there was an asking for money. It was just kind of done for fun or some fucked up joke. But yeah, all of that happened. It was a big deal. I'm not going to show actual gameplay footage for an obvious reason. I mean, you can go out and find it on Twitter. It's probably still there. A lot of it got, I believe, copyright struck by Rockstar Games themselves, taking off of whatever they could take off to salvage the reputation. But, of course, BBC states an 18-year-old hacker who leaked clips of a forthcoming Grand Theft Auto GTA game has been sentenced to an indefinite hospital order. Ariane Kurtage from Oxford, who is autistic, was a key member of an international gang, Lapsus, and that's Lapsus with a $sign for some reason. I'm clearly not into internet culture enough to know why that would be there. Something maybe I'm just not cool enough to understand. The gang's attacks on tech giants including Uber, Nvidia, and Rockstar Games cost the firms nearly $10 million. Again, Rockstar Games did not take lightly, and as soon as they knew their hacker and having a background, of course, they went those memes of them calling up the hacker and reading his address off to him kind of basically came true. The judge said Kurtage's skills and desire to commit cybercrime meant he remained at a high risk to the public. He will remain at a secure hospital for life unless doctors deem him no longer a danger. The court heard that Kurtage had been violent while in custody with dozens of reports of injury or property damage. Doctors deemed Kurtage unfit to stand trial due to his acute autism, so the jury was asked to determine whether or not he committed the alleged acts, not if he did so with criminal intent. Mental health assessment is used as part of the sentencing hearing. Said he continued to express the intent to return to cybercrime as soon as possible. He is highly motivated. Now, as talented as those developers are, unfortunately, they are going to have to put up with a lot of BS, and we're probably going to have to go through thousands of hours of time to rectify the situation, and of course, set things right, get the company back on track. Around the time we were wrapping these things up, of course, we found that Kurtage was involved with hitting other giants and companies, such as BT and EE. We have this weird little message that they sent to about 26,000 EE customers. Now, if you don't know what EE is, it's essentially just a mobile data. It's just like a phone company. And they sent this message: "We are Lapsus. Remember our name. We have your user data. We have EE's, BT, and orange source code. If EE pays us 4 millions USD in XMR before the 20th of August, we will delete everything from our servers," and with a string of BS. So yeah, these companies were pretty happy to take down at least one of these guys, and slowly finding out who was involved in what. Thank you for everyone who took the time to watch this. I don't think it's many, but I did have a spike in some of my previous videos, and I really do appreciate the people coming in at all. It was kind of a big deal for me to see thousands of people interacting with my video. Well, not interacting, but watching my videos, enjoying them. And I saw a good amount of you guys, of course, watching all the way through, and I was like, I'm actually entertaining these people, unless, I don't know, by some miracle, I just ended up in an algorithm for a little bit, and I just drop out. Don't really care. I'm just glad to entertain people. I want to keep this going. I want to reach out to as many people as possible. I'm not really sure if it's going to be with the goofy videos or if it's going to be with commentary. Both of those have equal amount of views, so I'm just going to fucking do both, see what happens. If you guys could give this a like, a comment, subscribe would also very much help me. Dislike if you dislike it, and thank you.